highest grossing anime movie of all time is worldwide.
And it's like not. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not
bro.
even. It's not even close. Worldwide, it's not close.
Oh, Harry Potter
Bro,
makes way more than one.
bro, you said it, bro.
Pokemon is $100 billion franchise.
Buddy.
Top of the list. Number one, Pokemon. Harry Potter is a $32 billion franchise. One Piece is $20 or $20 billion franchise.
I'll say $20. I thought you were like $20.
Yeah. That's crazy.
We put a lot of 300 mils in 20 billion.
Oh, yeah, criminal's the best way to put it.
He said criminal.
I mean, it's all.
Goku bucks.
That's so true. LeBron makes more than Oda. Like it's so weird. Yeah, there's no way. There's no way.
I mean, I don't know. Like, especially with sports, it's like yeah, with sports, it's like considering all like the deals, the partnerships.
Shit, trying to turn fucking Stephon Marbury into a god. So imagine, yeah, LeBron over there. Right. Yeah, they fucking love AI. Shit, I love AI. Fuck. Right.
Yeah, I was about to say
Like.
Make sure everybody can hear me. Make sure everybody can hear y'all. I'm mad because nobody told me last stream that I had with J. Clyde. What was that? 2 days ago. None of y'all niggas told me that I was in here sounding like a goddamn. I was in here sounding like I was in a submarine. I was echoing like a motherfucker. Nobody even told me. I'm kind of mad about that. But anyway, welcome to the podcast, everybody. Black Clover versus everybody. I know what we're here for to talk about these spoilers. Ugh, these lame ass spoilers.
you think they're lame?
What do you mean?
You think they're lame?
Yeah, I don't like them. I don't like these spoilers. No.
Really?
Oh shit.
No.
I don't know why. I just thought you would have liked it for some reason.
Why would I like Dante getting his ass beat for the 5th time?
For the second time.
Because it's over. I thought like we were gonna be in solidarity.
Okay,
It's over.
okay, yeah. I mean, I do like the fact. I do like that.
Right spot.
I do like that. Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. I mean,
yeah,
I'm just probably, just glancing at the spoilers. Like, really, I haven't really studied them all like that. So I probably will eventually. I probably will enjoy the chapter. I'm not gonna lie, but Dante being used as a plot device the way he is, and he's not even being used technically as a plot device because he's not even being used to push plot. He's just being used to hype characters. So I don't even know what you call that. Like, what do you call a character literally being used to hype other characters? What do you even call him?
It's being used to hype characters.
Big Mom is a legit plot device. Dante, I don't even know what to call him. Like, what is he, bro? Like, man, I mean, I am happy for Magma. Magma doing his thing, I guess. I was kind of, I did kind of like that Luck and Asta ran in, right, and saw him cheering over Dante's body. I did like that. I did thought that was cool. Not gonna hold you. But the Dante shit just overwhelms that shit. Like, that's it's just ridiculous to me. And
we've seen so. Oh yeah, go.
I'm questioning about the writing with villains, bro. I really am.
Honestly, bro, he be missing when it comes to good villains.
He really do be missing, bro. Like, when it comes to villain, Tabata has missed twice. Well, one and a half. Because Patru was excellent. You know what I'm saying? Patru was amazing. Zagrid was kind of you know what I'm saying? He wasn't amazing.
And it's real cool.
He was definitely above average. You know what I'm saying? But he wasn't like an A++. He wasn't that. He wasn't no pain.
Oh no, it's not a fair.
He wasn't no pain. He wasn't no It's shit, fucking Shikaraku, whatever the fuck his name is. Not Shikaraku. I'm thinking about Naruto. Shigaraki. He wasn't even Shigaraki.
Yeah, no.
You feel me?
I think he has an issue with making villains intimidating.
He does them too short.
That's kind of the issue. That's the biggest issue. It's like no one I don't care about Dante anymore because he gets his ass beat so consistently to the point where it's like I'm not gonna take any of them seriously unless you show me that I should take them seriously.
Who cares about Dante right now, bro? Like that's the problem. I don't care about him at all, bro. Like at all. And somebody can come in here and smack the shit out of this nigga. I will not care, bro. He is at this point. Like I was trying to hold off from saying this, but fuck that. He's real. He's the real of the Dark Triad. Hyped up for no fucking reason.
I can't believe this.
Would you still feel that way?
You know what?
You know,
and you know what? I'm gonna say something more. He's worse than real because the only problem real has is no feats. That's literally his only problem. Everything else is pretty good. That's all real. That's the only problem real got is having no feats. Dante has feats and still ass.
No, Dante just has the worst opponents. He always has the most unfair people he fights. Yami and Asta at the same time. And then he gets met.
And I gave him a pass for that. I gave him a pass for that. I gave him a pass for fighting them too. But fucking Magma, that's like Big Mom getting smacked by fucking Usopp. And I saw somebody say that on Twitter.
Usopp had a good hacks.
Fuck out of here, bro.
No.
No way.
Magnus chains them for hacks.
But it's still even though. It's still
but then it evens out, and then it also zeroes out your magic at the same time. Like you could pretty much waste somebody's magic.
That's the best villain.
Fight them.
Like
unfair.
Dante nor Zagreid even hold the candle to people like Veto. There's better villains in Black Clover. That's ridiculous.
I just need Dante to stop fucking around and stop letting people hit him with shit.
Am I lying, bro? Did they hold a candle to Veto? No.
No. Not yet. He's got one more strike. He's at 2 strikes.
Yeah.
No, bro.
Yeah,
the elf villains were looking so good, and then they got redeemed. So it's like Black Clover. It was a good thing to see, but then after that, it was like crap. Black Clover doesn't have any amazing villains.
Right, because the villains are now good people.
Just wait for Morris.
Because Veto was dope.
Dante's got one more strike.
The Witch Queen was dope.
They need an actual antagonist for Asta, someone around their age, something like that, where
Rades.
It's more about the long
deep and we still don't
villain.
Get that, bro. That's crazy.
See, this is headcanon, but whenever I saw Dante in that tube for the first time, I was like, what if all this time there's this artificial test tube thing that Morris has been working, he just hasn't introduced it. I think that would be dope.
That would be dope. I would like that.
Because at this point, I just I don't really know about the rest of the triad, but I would, in terms of Dante, I just feel like he should either have a huge development or just get off screen for a while because it's hard to take him seriously at this point.
You can't.
I think it's too late for him.
Yeah, it's too late for him. I don't Ratsy talking about 2 strikes. Nah, it's over with, bro. Nobody's gonna take Dante seriously at this point. Oh my god, if you're just jumping in Black Clover and you read that. I will understand if you drop it, bro, because it's, at this point, well, not really, because nobody, I don't think nobody's thought Dante was the main villain of this arc for a long while. It's been months since I thought he was the main villain. So, maybe
I just wanted to be the hype villain, and he keeps getting the short end of the stick.
But
he's get fucked over every fight.
I feel like Tabata can do better with the villains, especially the hyped up ones like Dante and Zagreid was, like I said, Zagreid was pretty dope. Zagreid was good. I'm not gonna talk too much shit about Zagreid, but their morals are all the same, and that's the problem. Dante's doing what he's doing because he's bored. Nobody else could touch him up pretty much. Remember that flashback when he was sitting in the bed bored and all that shit? He wanted to be Malice, and that was And Zagreid is a devil, and devils are pretty much known to just want to play with humans. So these morals are fucking all over the place. Well, not even all over the place. They're the same thing. I'm a villain. I'm bad.
That's why I hope for Morris, but outside of that,
and that's why.
And it's
go ahead.
It's I won't vote for Morris, but at the same time, he hasn't done anything except for been in the background. So if Tabata does eventually put him in the spotlight, it's gonna be hard for a lot of me, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people to care, just because like he just pops out and now we're supposed to care about him a lot.
Yeah.
And like,
I was just gonna say that. I was just gonna say the same thing. He's gonna have to build him up. So we cared about Dante because you was building Dante and Majecula, all these people up, and Majecula
sitting there
still
in 6 months, the whole world would be in the palm of our hands. Like we had time to like anticipate them and have it like build up a little bit, but Morris is like, bam, he's gonna be here.
Right. Yeah, he gonna have to build Morris up. Let me see. I haven't looked at the chat in a minute, bro. What's up, Carlos? Carlos got a picture up there. I see you, bro. Black Goku in the building. Smart Duke in the building. I see you. Gene, what's up, man? Bones, is Bones here? Bones in the building. I see you, my boy. Basically Enemy, how you doing? Ryu, what's up? What's up? Somebody said, what's up, Quan? What's up, chat? What's up, y'all? What's up, Josuke? Mute Josuke? We can hear y'all, Josuke. We can hear you. We can hear them. Okay, glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Magma put it in work. I mean, Magma. All right, Magma doing his thing. Yo, what's up, Gold Soul? How you doing? I swear, just let Magma train with Merliona for a couple of months so he can die. I know Tabala currently clicking up Fire chapter, in the next 5 chapters from now to pay respects to I don't even know how to pronounce his name. What is his name, Rex?
I'm trying to mess with it right now too. Is it Murata, right?
I have no idea. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Kentaro Miura. I forget. Let me look.
Miura?
Miura, okay.
I get it mixed up with the freaking
whatever.
The One Punch Man dude.
Tabata might have some plans for that. I don't know why would he be cooking up chapters in Black Clover about that though, but Dante got pecked now. It's Xenon's turn. Got packed. Dante is no. It's just impossible to defend Dante at this point. I mean, believe it or not, people is. It's people that still think Dante is a good written character and that still think he's gonna, I don't even know. I can't see how you can care about Dante. I just really don't. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a misconception, I guess, that people just because people think Dante is written bad, there's not stakes still. There's still stakes going on in this arc. I also want to talk about people being mad at people saying that the Elf arc is better than this arc. There's some people actually mad about people saying that the Elf arc is way better than this current arc, and I want to talk about that too. But we'll get into that a little later. At this point, I don't think Dante is a main villain because ain't no way he let this man get packed up more than twice. I don't think so either. Somebody said I care about Dante. Okay, bro, that's what it is. That's what's up. Dante still got people out here. Everyone in Marvel has to survive in an encounter with the Hulk, and everyone in Black Clover has to survive. Wait, what? Has to find a way to smack Dante. Okay, I see what you're saying. I thought you was going to go with the same thing with the Hulk. But that is true. I don't know about everybody that's surviving an encounter with the Hulk, bro. There's some people he done, killed on accident. Somebody said Donzo was a better villain. Oh,
oh for sure. Yeah. For sure. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I remember Donzo. That's Naruto, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he stole all of the Uchiha people stuff.
Yeah.
Josuke ignoring the chat. I'm not ignoring the chat. I'm trying to read it right now, bro. Yeah, you gotta understand. I'm pretty tired, bro. I've been watching Toriko for like 3 days now. No sleep. No, I'm lying. Maybe the experiment. Maybe the experiment that Morris did on Dante will make him respawn. I don't know about that. And he's on Doomsday rules. I wonder.
Dante responded. Wait, like he just come back to life?
Yeah, I guess that's what they're trying to say. I don't think he's dead though. I don't think he's dead. But I do got a question about Dante in the tree right now. So since Dante is down and all his mana is gone, his devil mana, the tree should be going back to normal speed because it's not 4 people giving the mana to the tree now.
They should be good then, because then, like us, it's got a half hour.
Yeah, I still got some time now.
But wasn't it supposed to originally be 3, and then Morris kind of filled in as
Yeah.
a additional extra 4th?
Yeah, so
So
it's
now
sped
they're
up.
still back to the original plan.
So now it's back to only being 3. So the
So maybe
tree
it's just
should
slower.
start. Yeah, so it should go. No, not slower. It should just go back to the normal speed it was at.
Yeah.
So
No,
now
I
we
got
Sound
got.
some
like
for
it'd
you.
be like, so it'd probably be like the moment where
I was good.
Morris thinks of something else and it makes it go faster again.
Either that, or this is the moment where defeats Xenon and slow it down even more, and then Noel and all them defeats Vonica, and then slow it down even more. And Morris finds a way to get defeated, and then we're done.
What if that was actually how the arc ended? Like,
Oh, that'd be so terrible. Please don't.
That's all, folks.
That'd be so terrible, bro.
They just clap their people and then they just go home. Like,
It's a good day.
I
War
will.
Park.
I will say this though, and this kind of depends on like how the next chapter goes. But if like kind of the response from this chapter is like a more positive one, like 294, I think we all should like kind of take a step back in terms of like our expectations for the destruction that could have happened per se, because it's like, I think with a chapter like this, if Dante is getting done this dirty, like this early, considering like, it's only the first gate, it's like, how much more realistically is supposed to happen? Because he's barely done anything in his 100% form, right? I expect versus Xenon to be high diff. I expect Noel versus Vonica to be high diff, but it's like, with the exception of the hacks, it's like, unless Lucifero comes out and just like gravities everybody, and then like everyone just like full second gate open, it's like, what realistically is supposed to happen for it to get much worse? Because like it's looking pretty good for the good guys at this point.
It's looking excellent.
Magna was not
Yes.
supposed to be able to take somebody
It's
out. That was
crazy.
like an unaccounted for like good thing.
It's crazy that like I think like 2 months ago we was talking about it was looking like game over and they should kill Yami and William to cut the tree out. I was like, nah, we got plenty of time now.
So much time.
Okay, let me see what the chat. Vonica is the best villain for the Triad. She got. I think she's written the best until we get some more of Dante. Xenon. Forget that fool. Dante, Xenon, and Vonica is where it's at. That's what the Dark Triad. I don't even know. Carlos, what are you talking about, bro? Like, I'm trying to figure out like what are you responding to? Are you responding to something I said or something somebody else said? I don't even know. What type of motivation do you want Morris to have besides being an evil scientist? I don't think Morris is going to have that type of motivation. I think he's going to have something way deeper than that. I think if Morris does become the overarching villain, Tabata's going to definitely have a way deeper meaning to him being evil than because like the reason why Zagreb was so evil because he was a devil, and pretty much Dante the same way. And Morris isn't he wasn't born a devil or anything like that. So I think he should have a decent backstory, a decent motivation at least.
Yeah, this is definitely something to look forward to.
Hopefully not just because he's blind.
Yeah, hopefully that's.
Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh.
Definitely, hopefully not because it's just blind. I was born disabled, so I turned evil. Here we go.
I mean,
Oh my
at this
goodness,
point, it's been kind of presented somewhat to say like his blindness was like more so like a benefit to him because like that's how he got his devil powers. So like as it's been presented so far, it doesn't seem too like detrimental, but at the same time, like we don't know.
That's a good point.
I've been thinking about like ways that.
Oh shit! I just
like
fucked something up.
You good?
No, go ahead.
Yeah, I guess this kind of ties into the elf arc as well, but something I've always thought about in terms of like what someone could do in terms of like an antagonist is like the effect of like mana on the society and how magic power is essentially one of the things that has caused the kingdom and like various people to like discriminate against each other and things along those lines. So like if someone aimed to either get rid of that, like get rid of the magic power, like all as a whole, to put everyone like on equal footing, or just like kill everybody and like only the people with like a specific devil power or like no magic just in general would benefit. But like I'm not really sure. Like I'm not really sure how to flesh that out. But
I don't
in
even know what
terms
you're
of
talking about. I'm
It
not gonna even lie
kind
to
of sounds like a Jujutsu Kaisen type thing. Is kind of what this sounds.
I don't even know what you're
Yeah.
talking about. I don't hold you. Like I'm trying to figure out like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, so like what I mean is, you know how so one of the reasons why in the beginning the humans I'm like this is referring to the elf arc. One of the reasons why the humans hated the elves so much is like they were jealous of like their mana them being beloved by mana, and then they were manipulated by the Sigrid to like annihilate them, right? So like that disparity between like the humans' mana amount and like the elves' mana amount was one of the things that led them to like discriminate against them. So like maybe an antagonist could use like that disparity between races or whatever in terms of like magic power and like try to say, okay, screw magic altogether. Let's start fresh and start anew. If that makes sense.
And they want to take mono all the mono away from the world in general.
Yeah, because in that sense,
I think that is possible too, because the tree is already doing that.
Right, and everyone would be on the same level. Therefore, there wouldn't be any disparity or discrimination.
And I saw like something from Dr. Stone.
That definitely sounds like some JJK shit, and they do sound like some Dr. Stone shit.
To be fair, I haven't read either of those. Well, I'm an anime only for both.
Imagine Lucifer taking over Magma because their soul was connected. I said that like 2 weeks ago, didn't I? Or like a week ago, maybe?
Oh gosh, that'd be so crazy.
That shit would be nuts, bro. The only way Dante can redeem himself is to wake up and nuke the whole kingdom with a giant singularity. That'd be fucking crazy.
But for real, I thought about. I mean, if anything, he might get up and kill somebody. That's the only way he's gonna redeem himself, if he actually puts somebody out.
He does not
you know
redeem
what I mean?
himself. It's impossible. I don't care. He gets up and kills somebody. I don't care.
He said, "No way, no how."
Nothing he can do.
It'd be somebody wild.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying. I don't even like. I honestly, I don't even care if he fight Merleona. I just don't care about him no more.
Be like singularity, her like arm off.
Don't care.
That's fair.
He's gonna eventually get his ass whooped during the fight. Somewhere along the line, he's gonna get his ass whooped.
Yeah, it's like we're always thinking that with Dante. He needs a dub, really. That's really what he needs.
Fucking no dubs, bro. That's ridiculous, bro. Gauche,
Like,
fuck out of here. Josuke, explain that way to the end. Wait, what? Explain that way to end the arc. Pisses me off, bro. Yeah, please don't let Tabata get any ideas by that. Who's that nigga with the deep voice? He been here a couple times. What's up, Duke? Somebody said, "Oh, Duke in the building." Gate 2 is opening now. I think they got like a bunch of more time because Dante just got defeated. Dante isn't just evil to be evil. Never said he was. I think he is though. He's trying to fill a void. Listen to what they say. Dante isn't evil to be evil. He's trying to fill a void to make him feel more human. By feeding his malice. By feeding his malice. I just feel like you just contradict what you said by saying that. By feeding his malice by being more devilish. I'm gonna think you're trying to say. Oh, by bringing more devils into the world. There's a clear reason for his motivation. I mean, he's trying. You say he's trying to. Go ahead, Corey. Wait, hold on. My bad. I got so distracted by something. Real quick, you say he's trying to fill a void with malice. That's pretty much him being evil because he was bored. You know what I'm saying? What happened? Like, why is that void there in the first place? That's what got explained. That already got explained to us. It was because he was bored.
Bored with life.
That's
so
why.
like the whole basis of his reason, like the foundation of it.
Hold on, let me try to find that chapter.
Nigga, get a hobby, bro.
Yeah, let me try to find that chapter, bro. Cause we saw that. You say because you pretty much explained his background. I mean you explained his quote unquote motivation, but you didn't explain it completely. The reason why he has a void in the first place is because he was bored. Like, you completely missed that part. Damn, I did not open right up to the chapter. Go ahead, Josuke. Oh, no, I didn't. Anyway.
Do you guys think...
Yeah, right here. Yeah, right here, bro. Nothing satisfied my malice. He was fucking bored. He says it. I didn't even know he literally says it. He said, I was bored. Shit. Envy, Ralph. Oh, shit, bro. Raph. Hate. I cannot get enough of this. Oh, shit. Manifest. Yami Sekiro. I was bored. That's literally what he says, bro. He literally tells you I was bored. Nothing satisfied my malice. Damn, that's crazy. I didn't know he literally said it. I was just like paraphrasing. Is that Dante or is that Nate Robinson? I can't tell. I can't tell the difference. I think that's Nate, bro. That was Nate, bro. That is crazy. I completely forgot about the Nate Robinson shit. People hype Xenon while Morris basically saved his life. What you talking about? Are you referring to Dante? Dante hasn't really fought at 100%. I mean, he has. Him and Jack been down there fighting for a minute, but we just didn't see it. We know him and Jack was fighting for at least 30.
He didn't fight for a grip.
Yeah, so he been down there. Literally. They've been down there for a while, bro.
Here's the thing from the chapter leaks that I don't understand, right? I know they've been fighting for a minute, but like when Dante went for a punch against Magna and like Dante just was in his base form, I don't think their magic actually ran out, to be honest, because that just sounds crazy for me. Even 50% devil power is a lot of magic to like just run out by just throwing punches with reinforcement magic. Here's the thing.
He was doing other stuff too. He was using gravity.
Yeah, but even then they were fighting. They were fighting for a long time at the Black Bulls base, like against Yami and Asta. And his magic, even though it's double the consumption rate, I don't think his magic would have run out that easy, to be honest.
Well, technically it didn't, right? Because him and Jack was fighting for 30. Then Magma came in and took half. You know what I'm saying? But I'm with you. Even with all that, he still. I don't feel like he still shouldn't have ran him on. I think it's an inconsistency a little bit because when he was fighting, I think because Dante used way more mana against Yami, and he was only at 80.
Well, like for my thing though, it feels like, or not feel like, I feel like since he has so much mana, he probably doesn't even pay attention to like managing it properly. You know what I mean? Where somebody like with not a lot of money, they gotta think about like, okay, I can't do this because I'll run out. Whereas Dante might have still been trying to fight how he used to fighting.
I don't know, bro. He was throwing singularity. He was spamming singularities with Yami, dog. I feel like he was using way more mana with Yami, bro, than what he was doing now. I'm with you, Nick.
Yeah, here's the thing. I think that Lucifer kind of stepped in at that point. It's just my headcanon at this point. I think Lucifer stepped in at that point. Because even though it's a spell using magic, even though it connects the soul, spells using magic, without any magic, the spell would what's the word I'm looking for? Dispel. Yeah. So I think that like Lucifer like drained all of Dante's magic so that the chain will like disappear.
And then
something like
over.
That along the lines.
You know, that would actually redeem it. If that happened.
That would be kind of dope if he like hops in, hops out, and he's like, "Oh, look who's here now," and then just like
if Lucifer took the Bada so Dante so he could lose the chain and just give it back to Dante, I think that'd be dope.
When I see,
at least that's what I'm hoping.
Funnily enough, when I saw the panel of Asta and Luck, I was like, "What if Asta and Luck show up right when Magna gets his one W, and then like the first page of the next chapter is just him getting impaled because Lucifero pops out and just just fucks him over."
Tabata got the balls.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing that I wouldn't like with that now, because Magna for over nearly 300 chapters have been like one of the weakest characters in the show, and he got this moment, right? His well-deserved moment. If he's to go out here, I want him to be like one of the main reasons why, like, let's say Asta lands the final blow on Dante, to be honest, because if he were just to gain this dub and then go out, it wouldn't be good in my opinion.
I can see that. Like it's kind of in the middle for me because I feel like on one hand I can respect him, like okay, he finally got his dub, but at the same time it's like I want Lucifer because that's one of the only reasons why I'm optimistic about the next chapter is that the fact that we haven't seen Lucifer come out in so long.
All right, you can finish with you.
Yeah, like the fact that we just haven't seen Lucifer in so long, and like with this chapter, it's implied, or at least like it's said through translations. And I don't want to spoil too much, but
it was mentioned.
Yeah, that the fact that like their connection has been severed, right? So I feel like we should be seeing a Lucifero cameo soon. I don't know if Magna's gonna die as a result of that because I feel like it would suck. But at the same time, like
honestly, I'd pick Jack. I'd pick Jack over Magna like at this point. I'd pick Jack just like off Jack at this point.
That'll be.
Oh, like,
I see somebody
Lucifer
dying there.
steps back in and he kills Jack.
Right. I just don't want Magna to die after this dub because honestly, he's been one of my favorite Black Bulls, but because of him being so weak, it's kind of hard to like hype up anything he does before this. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Because like if he does die right after this, it kind of invalidates his whole like achievement. Like it'd be like okay, it'd be like
yeah, but
who cares?
Here's the thing: if he dies here, and like at one point, we get some kind of confirmation that once the chain has been connected to you, at one point it's going to like drain half your mana again at some point. Just something like that. Not the exact thing, but something that would give Asta the dub when Asta is fighting to show that Magna did something.
I see what you're saying.
I mean, Magna at this point, he's essentially like out of the battle, right? Because like assuming that the chain used up all his magic, like he can only use it once every like 6 months, right?
Well, no, it's his. Well, he has to prepare it, so like it just depends on how fast he could remake it. It took him months to make that one. See, I mean, he could probably make another one faster, but
yeah, because it took 6 months to create the formula. Now that he knows the formula, he should be able to create it sooner.
True.
Then he still would have to have like the actual like energy to want to fight again, the physical energy.
Somebody said Magma over Jack. This is ridiculous, bro.
What?
Somebody said Magma over Jack.
They might have been talking about he was just saying he preferred Jack to die over Magma.
Oh no,
if either of them had to die.
No, he talking about Juice. Me and Juice had a super long conversation on Twitter about this. Oh my gosh.
Oh god. Bro, Magma was using Dante's mana. People use one mana pool. Fuck Dante, get him out of here. Somebody said 96 views, like the stream. 71 views. Yes, leave a like on the stream for me, please. 50%. I mean, Dante's at 50% power. World has lost mana. The only reason why he had infinity mana at the time was because of the devil mana and his body magic regeneration. Regenerating it. You're saying so the world losing mana is the reason why Dante ran out of mana so quick. That is insane, bro.
I don't like that one.
They don't keep using mana zone.
People out here using mana zone, not out here using. Bro, Meliana out here using Purgatory Fist. Oh man,
I don't really like that one all too much, to be honest with you.
That is a no, bro. That's a stretch.
Yeah.
That's a stretch, bro.
That's a big stretch, honestly.
I have a question for y'all.
What's up?
For those who have read or watched the Dante's Inferno story, in what ways do you think that could be implemented, if at all, into Dante's character at this point? Now
It's too late, bro. Like, none of that is possible.
Well, the Dante's Inferno story is so different. Like
it's already taking a turn.
It's so different. I don't know how they could implement anything of that into it at all. Like,
maybe still with the gates of hell, I guess. Being the different regions of hell. Maybe I guess
because like
incorporate that.
He's at because like they're at gate 1, so like in theory, if they continue to progress down and like Lucifero takes over temporarily, then it's like maybe he could reflect and I don't know. Like I haven't read the story. So I don't know.
No, Dante's done. I'm so fucked. Yeah, but the world losing mana, I don't think is the result of Dante losing his mana so quickly. There's still a good chance Dante can be a top tier character writing wise. It really depends on how Tabata deals with him. I don't got faith, but I mean, if anybody can do it, I guess Tabata can do it, huh?
Tabata redeem Magna, he can redeem Dante.
Right. That's true. That's right.
Yeah, true. Well,
Dante plays
Magna ceiling was so low.
Yeah, true. That's true too. Magma ceiling was already low, so Morris gotta be the plot with Lucifero. Gotta be plotting with Lucifero. Okay, Quan, we meet again. Says Juice.
It just cause Josuke, he was saying that like since Magna has beaten Real, that this would put Jack down there with Real.
When did Magma beat Real?
I mean, since Magna beat Dante. Since Magna beat Dante.
That's just because Magna's chain is really unfair. How many people are winning a fight with equal stats and then physical strength?
That's crazy. Juice says that. Cause I will assume he understands how hacks work.
Like, how many people in Black Clover can throw hands?
He's saying like it makes Jack less. He's saying it puts like Jack in terms of how Real is kind of like.
Oh no, absolutely. Come on, bro. Like,
Real is deep in the mud. He's not getting
ridiculous,
out.
Bro. Like, nah, that's nowhere near the same. Real problem is that he don't got feats. Regardless of Jack getting beat by Dante or whatever the case might be, he still got feats, and Real still don't. So nah, it's not even equivalent to the same thing.
That's what I was trying to tell him.
Yeah, no, there's no way it's equivalent to the same thing. It's gonna be where's my boy at, bro? Is he in here? Oh man, I gotta see what he up to. What's his name? Quan? Dante. That's all I got.
Dante. His gravity.
Dante doesn't have a okay. Listen to this. Dante doesn't have a void because he's bored. I mean, it's literally said in the manga, but okay. It's because he's mentally unstable, and the Dark Triad is a little what? Is it? I don't. Oh, okay. Is a little evenly and mentally illness. That led to I don't read the manga, bro.
I'm just like, cause like
chapter
it's literally in the manga.
Chapter 226, page 7. Wait, no, that's not the right page. Let me give you the page.
246.
Chapter 246. What page? What page is that? What page is that? Okay. Page 5, bro. Page 5. There you go. Jesus. And I understand that you sometimes gotta look deeper into characters, but you know, when they just come out and say something like that is crazy.
Just come on and say it, like.
Yeah, it's kind of wild, bro. I think the problem is everybody had too much of an expectation. I hate this excuse, bro. Damn, I can't even. Okay, too much of an expectations. We already knew Black Clover makes fun of what? Of what? Makes fun of what? Tropes, I guess. It would. To have a main villain be overpowered and also be destroyed, and also and so they got destroyed. What? I don't get what this guy trying. Smith, you be all over the fucking place, bro. I gotta start reading your comments, bro. You be confusing me, bro. You really do. You be starting off good, but I get to the end and I don't even know what you're trying to say at this point. Okay, but I'm just gonna take it piece by piece. He says the problem with everybody had too much expectations. Tabata did that, bro. Like Tabata hyped Dante up. He hyped the Dark Triad up. This is what the problem. People try to be like, we had too much expectations. That's Tabata's fault. When the fans got too much of an expectation, that is Tabata's fault. Tabata's the one who hyped them up to be this. They got the palm in their hand. Oh, we're gonna attack all the kingdoms.
Of that, bro.
With just 3 people. We're gonna attack the kingdoms with 3 people. We took out the old, what is the Yuno's family name?
Grimbariol.
Whatever. We took them out. You know what I'm saying? He hyped Dante up to the holy hell, and now we're not supposed to have expectations for him to be able to beat somebody like Magma.
And that's another thing with it is like, you know.
I was just saying, like, before the stream, like, how many people in Black Clone in that situation are gonna win? Like, not a lot of people can actually fight.
Man, fuck all that, bro. Man,
not physically.
He's not supposed to be able to lose to Magma regardless of a one-on-one fist fight or not.
Unfair matchups.
What was you saying though?
Yeah, but with Dante being like his whole character being about fighting and destroying shit, it's like you don't expect him to lose every goddamn fight. You know what I mean? Like if you're gonna be based around, you know, raging and fighting and destroying shit like he is, then you'd expect him to at least get some dubs. But we're not seeing any of that. So it's like, where does he even come off acting like that if all he does is take L's? You know what I mean?
It's more than that, bro. It's just his whole persona as a character right now. You know what I'm saying? I already gave him a pass for the terrible backstory, and him just being bored. I already gave him a pass for that, and now he's just getting clapped every which way. It's like I can't give you a pass for that either.
Yeah, well, it's because it's contradictory to like what he's presented as. You know what I mean? Like he's presented as, you know, the lead of the Dark Triad. You know, supposed to be able to wreck shop, but then he's, you know, not doing any of that. So that's what makes it fall flat as a character for me, at least.
He's flat as hell right now. Let me see what Jack said. Jack said something. Dante would have won. I gotta get Jack back in here. Jack, what are you doing? Shit, like you got time, nigga. Dante would have won though, but it was. But it was the way the light reflected off of. I should have known this nigga gonna say something stupid.
On troll, like.
I'm thinking he's gonna give some context to the situation, but it was the way the light reflected off of one of Jack's bottom blades. Jack, I'm done reading your comment, bro. This dude is insane. I thought he was gonna say some funny. I mean, some give some context, but he's just being funny. Then he left one ice from Lilith. You know, I did see something on Magma dodge one of his when he grabbed that sword. Magma did a sidestep, bro. You saw that shit?
Yeah, he wasn't getting hit.
Magma did a sidestep, bro. Remind me of some goddamn video game shit.
Can we talk about the art in this chapter? Shit. Like every panel is like insanely detailed this chapter.
Yeah. I love the panel with Asta and Magma. Damn, they got the fucking they got the what's the names already? What is it? What are they called? Somebody got the translations already, bro. That's fucking crazy.
Jeez.
Really?
Kind of quick.
Well, the fan translations.
Oh.
Damn, I can't find that panel where Magma did a side swipe. Oh, here you go, right here. This shit was dope right here. This shit was dope as hell. I think Tabata was just making up for what from last week. He didn't have time. And why is Dante made the sword that looks just like Asta's Demon Destroyer too?
Felt inspired.
Wonder if that got any significance. Magma out here just destroying Dante's rocks. Dante's just throwing rocks. I agree with Rax. Dante should have just buffed himself instead of trying to fucking use gravity all throughout the fight.
It's this whole thing about how he hates his body magic. He just tries to neglect it all the time.
I actually forgot about that.
Yeah, he does hate using his body magic. Damn, how the fuck did they got the dialogue already, bro? I can't wait to read Magma's flashback. That's one thing I'm looking forward to.
It's a flashback from the anime episode if you watched it.
Oh, so it's not even a new flashback?
Not really, but more context.
Oh, okay. Damn.
Oh, you meant that one. Okay, I see.
Oh, man. Magma beat Captains with his Soul Chain. Deathmatch, sad but very true. I don't know if he beats Captains.
You'd have to hit them.
He would still have to hit him.
He still have to hit him, but even if he hit him with his magic, like he's not winning a fist fight against Merliona, Yami. I doubt he's winning the one against Flagoleon. No, I mean, mind you, they still can use their magic. They're just at 50%. Nozelle's going to impale him instantly. It's going to be insane. Kaiser, he's definitely not touching Kaiser.
Actually, do you think Magna could beat him in a fist fight though? Like,
who? Kaiser?
No, or Nozelle. I think Magna would beat Nozelle in a fist fight.
But we're not talking about a fist fight. We're talking about the death. Like they still can use their magic. Dante's still using gravity and what's the name magic. Nozelle's still going to be using his Mercury.
But
so,
now he has to deal with the whole element advantage though, or disadvantage. I mean,
what element disadvantage? Magma just got.
Oh shit, that's true.
Oh, you're talking about Magma with his fire. What the thing is, Nozelle Mercury is going to impale. Like it's a close fight, right?
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Close fight, right?
Yeah. It should be a close fight.
Who the hell is
Nozelle would win because of the versatility of his Mercury. He could just go around whatever Magna throws at him.
Magma's going to get impaled especially if he's that close to Nozelle, who's out here reacting to Dark Elf Pottery. He's going to get impaled. Matter of fact, Death Chain might be a terrible idea to do with Nozelle. That might be terrible for him.
He should still be fat. With fast. I don't know. That's kind of weird. Yeah, because does the Death Chain lower your speed?
You're trying to make an argument for Magma beating Nozelle with the Death Chain, and I just don't think it's there.
I really do think that because he was able to react to Dante stuff, so why wouldn't he be able to react to Nozelle stuff?
Because of the versatility, what he said.
Bro, that sounds like a limit break, Yami limit break argument. He's just too versatile.
Well, his Mercury is. Magma. Dante was throwing these huge rocks at Magma and shit with his gravity. Like he was just destroying him with his fist. Whereas Nozelle, he's not going to be doing that. We saw how Nozelle Mercury works, and Magma's not even going to be hitting him because he got the shield up and everything.
He's been a punch through it. It's equal fire versus equal Mercury.
Yeah. Okay.
So he has the advantage.
The salamander. Yeah, you're right. It is equal. He probably does have the advantage, but I don't think he just punches through it.
Even with the advantage, he has to
I think
you're saying he's just gonna punch through Nozelle Mercury like glass.
Yes, it should be equal. If you put equal, if it's advantage and disadvantage and they're equal, the advantage should just win.
So the fact that Nozelle just has to poison him.
Oh my God! You always just ruin the argument, bro. I don't see. He'll punch Nozelle's shield, but still get impaled. You're in a close combat. You're in a close combat situation with somebody with all-purpose magic and versatility. With some of the most versatile. When I mean versatility, I mean Nozelle's Mercury is very elusive, right? It's liquid. It can move all over the place. It's gonna be all over the place.
So, right. Even if you do hit him. Even if you do get a shot off, he's still.
He's still getting impaled by you. Cause we saw when Nozelle was using against Dark Elf Pottery those shields that was coming out of his Mercury, those spears. Mm-hmm. He's going to get impaled by that type of stuff. And not only that, but you got things like Mercury Rain. That's going to just tear him up.
Could he even still use Mercury Rain with having whatever half of his mana?
Why wouldn't he be?
It should be a way smaller version, shouldn't it? Or weaker,
I mean, it's already a close combat fight. You don't need a big one. Anyway, I think Nozelle still claps. I don't know what Karn was arguing for Magma for a second, but I think Nozelle still claps. I think Merliona, Yami still claps. Who else? We got Flagoleon still claps with the salamander for damn sure. Jesus. I just don't think there's even a way for Kaiser to get touched by that.
If he did, Magda. I mean,
if Kaiser did get touched by Magma's chain, he definitely claps. Magma definitely claps.
I think Jack still claps.
Yeah, Jack definitely still claps too. Jack dumbass might cut the fucking.
You go crazy.
What is this? Keke. Fuck, we both crazy.
Just cut it anyway.
What is this, bro? Like, Jack is stupid. Dorothy definitely gets her ass washed, bro. That's ridiculous.
Yes.
Dorothy gets washed.
Molly whopped.
Magma washed Dorothy. It's ridiculous.
Magna 24, man.
Who else get washed? Real gets washed. No. Real doesn't get washed. No. I don't think Real gets washed. Because he still got his magic, bro. He still got his magic. All those elements, I don't know.
But he's so close to him now, though.
Yeah, and Real is so slow, too, bro.
He is so close to him. Like, it's like...
I don't know. There's some Captain Magma's beating and some he's not. That's pretty much the gist of it.
And I just realized that I can't scale like things that Magna is doing right now against other people because Dante is a way higher mana pool than other people. So I just realized that I can't scale like off that because I was going to say like Magna been like almost blow Dante's body off with a punch, or else it wouldn't have that same effect on other people because their magic wouldn't be that high.
Oh yeah, that's very true.
Yeah, cause
Also, I think that's what you guys are saying. Because he wouldn't be as overly strong as he was. I mean, like, if you
he'll
get hit
still
by
be
someone
equal to
who's
whoever
equal
he's
power,
fighting, though. Apparently, he'll still be equal, yeah. Unless you got somebody like Guy
That's so
Jill,
weird.
where you're equal to Guy Jill, but he's still using like mana method and gathering nature mana, then you're just fucked.
Yeah, I guess that really wouldn't work out that well for people.
Yeah, if you're fighting
like,
somebody with true magic or that guy's like mana method, I don't think it'll even work out well, you know what I'm saying? Because you just took 50% of their magic, whereas they're just going to use nature mana, you know what I'm saying?
so not fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So I think stuff like Mana Zone will still fuck Magma up. I mean, that's headcanon, though. That's definitely headcanon. Because would they still even be able to use Mana Method with half of their mana gone?
That is true. Like, would they even be able to manage? Like,
I think Magma gets some good blows against people like Real. Kaiser, I just can't think of an argument for Kaiser to damn, Nozel has a 4 out of 5 in physical magic. I didn't know. I mean, physical strength.
why is he so strong?
I did not know that.
Why is he so strong?
damn, great boy, that's strong.
Damn, I did
You
not
need to
know
watch out,
Nozel
bro.
had a fucking 4 in physical strength. That's ridiculous.
How much does Figolian have?
I think Flegolion has a 4 as well. He might have a 5 actually, because I think he was like top 4 strongest character. Was he top 4,
Yeah,
top 5?
He'd be training with Mary Leona, so she'd be probably making sure he on top of that stuff.
Flegolion.
He can't be weak.
Let's see. I think he got a 4 though, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. Flegolion has a... Wait, they got 2 different ones now. Okay, he has a 4. Yeah, physical strength 4, mana amount 5, mana control. Nothing lower than 3, pretty much. But yeah, him and Nozel has the same physical strength, which is kind of crazy. I would think Flegolion would have the edge in physical strength.
I've never looked at Nozel as a physical person.
Me either.
I actually thought he would be like one of the physically weakest in the show for some reason.
That's more like
He's
Real.
doing push-ups.
Real and Hammy are really weak. Real got like a 3. Hammy got a 3, and Real got like a 2.
It's really low.
Really low. Yeah, really get digged by Magma. Now that I think about it, it's not even funny. He can dodge Nozel attacks like he did Dante, but that is so no. I guess you got
It's
y'all
coming
not.
from everywhere. Like,
Yeah,
that's
they're
what
not
I'm
picture. I guess he's not picturing how Nozel magic works. Like, dude create like 80 fucking 80 of those things, bro, in one go. It's kind of stupid. Nozel Mercury, the all-purpose magic is kind of broken in its own way. Especially when when you get in a close combat fight with a person with all-purpose magic like Xenon or Dante. I mean, or Nozel. It's you're in a disadvantage if in a close combat with people like them.
Yeah, you have to like push this fight with Dante like out of the picture because all Dante really did was use Presence of the Demon King a couple times and then throw a couple
rocks.
punches.
Right.
Yeah. So it's like Nozel is not going to do that.
Much smarter fighter, much Much more. You gotta deal with a lot more too, because the all-purpose magic again. Xenon has some kind of monozone. Yeah, he does actually. I think absolute space is. I think you can consider that a monozone. Dante monozone would be creepy as hell. Gravity monozone would definitely go crazy. Josuke, do you think Lich had some different ultimate magic spell with the other swords? And from what we know about the Demon Destroyer in the Demon Slayer, what would it be? I have no idea. I don't think he had like a different ultimate. I think, matter of fact, he did, because the other swords wouldn't be able to absorb other mana. So, matter of fact, I don't think he could use monozone with other swords. Maybe he could, maybe he couldn't. I don't know. These niggas in here, bro. Josuke, don't forget, Real could ride in his. He could ride in his. Oh yeah, he could. Yeah. So he's slow. If he creates space, he claps magma. But how can you create space with the chain?
Right. You guys are completely attached.
Yeah, Gaija with roast magma. It's not even funny. Magma is such a cheat code, bro. He really is. Compared to anybody outside of captains, Magma's nasty.
It's crazy to think that if Magna connects a chain, they can beat Lucifer.
What?
It's crazy to think that if Magna connects the chain, they can probably beat Lucifer by half in his mana.
Oh, I see what you're saying. And they jump him after he connects the chain?
Yeah.
I still don't think that might still not be enough.
Magna might just die.
Oh man, my body might overload from mana.
I was thinking about back on that Lucifer goes like how just his presence alone that just started disintegrating those people.
Right.
Yeah, I'm expecting Lucifer to be on that ship too.
Oh shit.
Like with just gravity.
He should be actually. If fucking Lucifuge did it. My boy John Tate is in the building, and my boy Jay the Greek in the building. Yo, Josuke, I just finished moving, gang. We back at it. You moved, bro? Nozel is way above Flagoleon? I don't think so. Well, maybe. Actually. The new guidebook. We need a new guidebook, damn it. Tobias working on the movie. Like, I doubt we're going to get a guidebook, bro. The higher your magic, the better chance Magma can have beaten you, to be honest. I don't know. I think it's about hacks. It's about hacks, I believe. I think if you got a decent hack, you should still be able to beat Magma.
Thinking back on Magna withstanding presence of the Demon King and like applying it to different fights.
Oh.
Yeah, like would he just withstand certain shit coming from like other people? I'm thinking.
I don't know. I think President of the Demon King, only reason why he withstood it is because he had that magic amount that he had. You know what I'm saying? Maybe if he takes like their mana and uses it as reinforcement, then maybe. But I don't think he can just withstand hacks just because he took half of your mana.
What kind of hacks though?
Like for gravity hacks, it's literally just gravity. So like he just had to just be able to be strong enough to like tank it, I guess.
But say if he gets a Soul Link with Lotus, smoke magic still would choke the shit out of him. He ain't gonna withstand that.
Yeah, it still doesn't overcome like types of hacks. Just unfortunately.
Yeah.
All of Dante's was over 80%.
I don't think just because he got the soul chain, it automatically negates hacks of the other character. I don't think that's how it works.
That's the thing. It's like you have to. It's one of those situations, kind of like what Josuke was alluding to earlier. It's like you have to put it versus Dante in the situation because like he's the only one dumb enough to like not fight properly. Like you do this to Xenon. Xenon's like, okay, he just stabs. Vonica, we don't really know what the fuck she's gonna do, but it's not gonna be as simple as just President of the Demon King a couple times and a couple punches, but you use all your mana and you just lose. So it's like Dante he's a punching bag. He's a punching bag.
pretty much, bro.
Fortunately, a punching bag.
Veto. Okay, man. Damn, man. Y'all let Shogun come in here and just get all y'all riled up.
Oh yeah. Good for that.
Nozel will lose to Vermilion. No. I don't understand how the other captains hasn't learned Monozone yet, especially since legit just became a Magic Knight and already learned it. I think that was the help with Bell for to learn it that quickly. But man, I don't think with some captains I think they do have Monozone. They just don't say it. Like Nozel has some crazy feats that's just like very similar to Monozone. So does fucking William. Everybody pretty much had those type of feats. They're very similar to them using Monozone. They're just not saying it too much. But I mean that's just headcanon, to be honest. So
yeah, I think we're gonna get like a next evolution to Monozone to the point where like when characters are using Monozone, they don't even need to say Monozone because Monozone is like just that regular at that point.
I think that's what the captains are, bro.
I kind of hope so because it's kind of like that with like, or like it kind of will probably, reinforcement, or with like when they use runes and stuff, like they don't always say like
rune magic,
like mana method, rune mana method, profound spiraling flame. They don't always have to say that.
Oh, God. You had to remind me of Profound, right? Huh?
I mean, that was just the first one that came to mind.
Well, can Leo use a different spell? Can Leo please use a different spell?
Oh man, yeah, I moved. I hate moving, bro. So good luck with that. What's up, man? How you doing? Somebody said, "What's up, Josuke?" Zora Monozone would be deadly. He could trap any. He could trap. Oh, he could put traps anywhere he wants without having to move. Oh, that would be crazy if Zora could do Monozone. I don't think Zora has the mana amount to be able to do something like Monozone.
I mean, he can already put traps like pretty far. Put a trap like in midair. He was fighting up.
Yeah, he did. He did. I forgot about that.
I wanted to ask this question about Magna too.
What do you think Zora's gonna do next?
I'm gonna say fuck you.
I just want to ask real quick because we were talking about Zora.
I have no idea, man. Like Tabata made this shit unpredictable. Honestly, to me, I can't think of anything Zora can do right now. The villain's already done. What else are you doing?
I'm hoping because Nock's there, so he could Nock could tell him to go after Morris.
Oh, okay, yeah, I can see something like that.
Morris versus Zora. Come on.
That would be so weird.
Right.
Zora
Just super smart tacticians.
That'd be
Definitely excited to see what Zora does, though.
Telling you.
But he's got to bounce back from this time skip with something.
I want to see where Mimosa at, bro. For some reason, Mimosa's on my mind.
Well, I don't know why.
Mimosa on my mind.
What was your question, Nick?
Like how Magna use 50% of Dante's magic, would that and he held that power in his body for a while, would that give him the capacity to learn and control natural mana, or do you have to hold an amount of natural mana in your body to get to that point of using Monozone or ultimate magic?
Magma doesn't know how to use it, so even when he got all that mana, he wouldn't know how to turn that stuff on.
Yeah, but he could learn. I'm asking if you think at this point, because he held Dante's magic, if he could learn it now, since he has that magic capacity.
That magic gone, right? Right. So look,
but
he would have to learn it. He would have to learn it first, and he can't learn it because he doesn't have it. So when the fight, unless somebody gives him half of their mana so he can learn it, you know what I'm saying? So he can spend time learning it. Then yeah, he can probably do stuff when he got other people's mana, but he has to learn it first. And it's impossible for him to learn it without the mana.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So if him and Luck do half and half mana, and Luck teaches him how to do it, then maybe that can possibly be the case. But him just going into a fight, soul linking with somebody and turning Monozone on, that wouldn't make sense because he wouldn't know how to do it. He shouldn't know how to do it, at least.
Yeah, I get that.
He just needs the time to learn it. If he learns it, then maybe he can turn it on once he's Soul Link. But it's just impossible for according to Gaijal at least, it's impossible for Magma to learn it. But I don't think he needs that stuff, especially with the way what Zora just explained last chapter. He doesn't need Mana Zone or that room. They pretty much have their own set of mana, not Mana Zone, but Mana rooms at least.
Yeah.
Magma's pretty straight, honestly. He doesn't need no more hacks. He's good. Josuke still think Supreme Devil level. I don't think I ever said that, but I do think he's Supreme Devil level. He's fighting against Xenon 100%, and apparently 100% is equal to first high rank. I mean, Supreme Devils on the first floor. So that will equal to Supreme Devil level. Elf Merleona would have been strong as fuck. Elf Merleona, who would have been able to take that down?
They didn't need a plot for that one.
Right. Definitely would have needed plot. Josuke, okay, I read that. Why are we talking about Elf Merleona? That's not even a thing. If Elf Merleona was like Veto, she's unstoppable. Josuke, by the way, Magma is now affected by the world Pew. Also do what? I'm assuming you're trying to say think Magma's mana pool gotten bigger because he fought because of this fight. I don't think so, bro. People keep asking that and people keep assuming that. I don't think Magma mana pool gotten bigger because he gained that mana. I think it's gone. I think that mana's gone. Like once the chain is.
That's weird.
If Magma's mana pool gotten bigger, then like just Soul Link with your friends until your mana gets to the point where you want it.
Right.
Yeah, that's a real dangerous one.
He can
Yeah,
Soul Link with luck, and they can fight together.
Ooh, I would actually like to see that.
Yeah, they would love that.
I would actually like to see that. That'd be dope.
I built more hype. TM trademark.
I like Magma in the 1v1 with Veto.
You get clapped.
So you like him?
Mm-hmm.
I think Veto would just overpower him, like physically, and step on him.
So strong.
Veto was like what, number 3?
Veto's built for that stuff.
Was he like number 3? Strongest?
Yeah, 3.
That's actually cap. That's cap. I call. I take that back. What do you think about Mars? Like Magma doing that to Mars?
I think Mars claps.
Mars still claps?
The Mars also has regeneration on top of that, and he just drops a big sword on him.
Well, like both of his magic should like resist fire, and like even at base he can just put rocks on his body, like just to give him that little bit extra defense.
He doesn't need to put rocks on his body. He got a whole armor spell for that.
Yeah, that's what I meant. I don't know the name of it though.
I did want to talk about the elf, comparing the elf arc to this arc. Me personally, I don't know what about anybody else, but me personally, when I'm comparing the elf arc to this arc, I'm comparing to when Elf Lich first woke up and fought Oster, all the way to when Zagrid got defeated. I'm not comparing, from chapter 1 all the way until Zagrid got defeated. I'm comparing from when Elf Lich first awakened to when Zagrid got defeated. Those chapters are hands down better than the Spade arc, period. And the reason why I'm saying that is because I've been seeing people on Twitter and stuff and other apps and like Facebook that people are legit getting mad at people for saying that the Elf arc is better than the Spade arc so far. And I don't think you should be getting mad at it. I think it's legit. I think the Elf arc is way better. It had more deeper connections to the characters. It had a better villain, better plot, and it was more fleshed out. Whereas this just seemed really fast. Like we just already at the trip cliff off and all that shit. Understandably, I can understand that the speed of this arc is off because of COVID and stuff like that, and it just seems like this because we can't binge it. But still, the Elf arc up until right now, and I think the Spade arc is already longer than Elf arc.
Well, if you're starting it from where you started it, then like yeah,
definitely from where I'm starting it. It's definitely longer than that. But I just don't like the fact that people get mad at people for saying the Elf arc is better because it is. You know what I'm saying?
And even if they say that,
I think it's better.
In whatever arc they think is better, they can totally think that. It's not like a like it's what they like.
It's an opinion, it's not facts.
Yeah, like if I say chocolate ice cream is better than like strawberry, it's like like that's just what I think.
Chocolate ice cream is disgusting.
Well, but I also feel
like
like
chocolate.
each of these arcs
What?
were designed to be how they are. Like the elf arc was supposed to be a little bit slower paced but drawn out and building up a lot of like the world with like what happened in the history in the past, stuff like that. While this one seems a lot more focused on like power ups and different things like that, and just kind of breakneck speed.
And-
So
and we don't
maybe
even
that's just
need-
kind of the intention.
And we already got the world building already established. So I mean, we still need world building, but we don't need that much in depth of it as we did in Elf Arc.
Like Black Clover switched the way to his story, like from Alpha coming into Spade, so the contrast just seems very different. So it kind of throws you off at sometimes. But next arc will probably be even different again. So
Yeah,
we'll see.
I'm assuming this arc is going to cut off. Like I'm assuming Tabata's going to probably put this on pause. Like he's going to put this on pause some way somehow because if Lucifero is them going to get out, I think that's game over. Like it's no coming back from that. So some way somehow this arc is going to end and but it's going to continue. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of like how he did with the other arcs.
So it's just the opening act or something.
Yeah, what is it called? The cave arc was literally just the opening arc for the entire elf invasion. You know what I'm saying? So maybe this arc is literally just an open arc, just an opening for the entire demon invasion. I don't know. Maybe I don't know what Tabata got planned.
That'd be pretty crazy.
It would be this being an opening arc would be pretty nuts. If this is just an opening arc to something bigger, it would be pretty nuts. But he just haven't established nothing else outside of the Dark Triad and more.
Do you think
How bigger
that maybe
can you get than the 10 final villains, 10 final devils? I should say.
That's what I'm saying. You can't.
Well, what about do you think any of these devils are gonna actually like Lucifer, any of them like actually instead of like contracting or bonding with like Dante and them, like we're gonna get some more of like those top 3 ones fully manifesting in the real world, or is it just like
that's game over? Like that's what I'm saying. If that happens, that's game over. If they come out full manifest, it's nothing they can do. That's what I got it. I think.
Right, but do you think they will eventually?
That's Endgame though. I think that's the end of Black Clover.
Yeah, that would make sense.
So I feel like this arc is going to go on pause. They're not going to get to the like what I'm trying to say is like they're not getting all the way to the end of the cliff rock. This arc.
Yeah, something will pause it, and then we'll come back later for it to be opened at like an end game arc.
Yeah, something like that.
Like by the time Asta actually is the Wizard King, or that'll be when he becomes the Wizard King, is after he
maybe I don't
where
know.
he puts the stamp on them or something like
but
that.
I think it's impossible for them to come out right now without like.
Kind of.
I just don't see it coming out right now. I don't know.
Nah, it wouldn't make sense with people just learning Devil Union, just learning Ultimate Magic and all that stuff to be able to even compete with them.
Right, bro. That's what I'm saying.
Kind of continuing.
We might take a hiatus from this war, and then like when you go back to Clover, we're literally like building an army, getting ready for war, like 10 years down or something like that.
Yes, something like that. Like years down the line, the cliff rock will still be opening, and they have to get ready. And then we go through other series of events, other arcs. Maybe the Civil War that everybody's really anticipating in the Clover.
Yeah.
You think maybe Julius like sacrificed himself to like freeze the cliff off for like 5
another
years?
character I don't care about. Another character. I don't care. Julius sacrificed himself. I don't care. Wow.
Well, I'm just talking about a mechanic to make it so that the cliff off would be slowed down for an extended period of time.
Oh, okay, something like that. Maybe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like using him to
like turn 7 days into 7 years.
Yeah, some shit like that. But he's like dead after or some shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I don't mind.
I wouldn't mind that
I'm
either.
just trying to think of a way that they could stop it, but it still would like for sure be coming later. Because if they stop it like completely, then they'd have to get William and Yami and all these people together to do it all over
Real
again.
quick,
but
Rex.
if they just like,
I'm gonna ask Rex this time, so Quanka don't have to do it. Rex, so you take over the screen, bro. I gotta take a phone call.
Yes, I will do this.
Rex loves
Let me
doing
scroll up. Let me look for the chat. I'll look for something good. I don't expect a lot, but I'm hoping for the best.
Oh man, why is she calling me? I'll go back.
Let's see. No Name says he's waiting for a devil to have a plague magic. That'd be pretty sick. Some big sickness poison guy or something.
Really
Could be
hard to
dope.
fight.
Oh, could be dope.
Who would be a good fight against that?
Gordon.
Somebody
That
who's
is true.
Good fight for that.
That'd be Gordon Sang. Finally get that
Gordon,
Gordon over.
yeah.
Finally, it would take him, whatever, like 5 years, but he'll get there.
Pre this chapter, kind of continuing like the previous train of thought, I thought like Vonica and Magicula would be like the final villain per se, because of her connection to various characters with curses or whatever. But like now, I don't know.
Someone was happy that Magna didn't end up like Rock Lee. Yeah, I'm glad too. He's like Wizard Joey Wheeler.
What?
Glad you appreciate that one. Just think about it. They're like the same guy.
I mean, yeah, they are pretty similar. Joey has a way more active like role in the story, but that's so funny that you even said that.
They get along. They have a very, very similar lifestyle. Get some more. Young Beto. Yeah, Young Beto should still win. I think he would just beat the hell out of him. He was like throwing punches at Marileona just fine. So, one day, if Magna can soul chain multiple people, that's too much.
Oh gosh, I mean, I don't see why he wouldn't be able to in the future if he writes the formula for it.
I'm really hoping that he doesn't get that much crazier and he just gets bigger and more buff. So when he links people, it's just an MMA match. Just imagine he gets like Yami big.
Just beat down on beat downs. He starts training with Asta, like strength training.
Yeah, then he can go hang out with Randall and he just be, he learns more like martial arts. I don't know, he could be better. Like he just has to enhance his base game, and I think he could be way more powerful.
Randall so underutilized, man. He could do so
Him
much.
and Klaus just do like push-ups together.
Yeah, there you go. They could be friends. They could form a rock band. It'd be great.
Rock.
Yeah, you got the metal guy, you got the explosion guy. That's like half the set. They're good. See, I still want my magnetism devil. I want a magnetism devil real bad, like one of the tree. You guys got any wish list magics for any of these upcoming tree folk?
Magnetism was a good one. I love Magneto, so seeing anything like that would be awesome.
That would be when Tabata brings Klaus back into a fight.
Waiting for the fire and the ice
guy
devil.
slaps him around. What? What did you say?
Said I'm waiting for the fire and ice devil, the real ones.
These are the real ones. These bozos. Like, this is it. This was what you got.
Yeah, those ones are terrible. Those are horrible.
They're goofy. Like their big climactic move was big ice ball.
Big combo ice ball.
Lilith and Nama are the worst. At least I'll always have Dante over them, regardless if Tabata continues him. He's still over them.
At bare minimum.
That's not hard. Yeah, they sucked. They were an unfortunate pair. Like imagine if Magna was 1v1ing one of them, how easy it'd be to get Soul Chain on them.
Oh yeah, you just throw it normal.
They just stand there and chuckle, and then he just is punching a devil in the face and smashed him in the ground. I need that fight. You already used it. Why couldn't that have been what happened?
No,
It would have been honestly.
I would have rather them. I wanted them to separate the Lilith and Nama to beat them. That's just what made sense to me.
Or just beat them both at the same time combined for efficiency.
He gets Soul Chain on one, but they're actually one person, so he gets both. That'd be pretty sick. Yeah, shout out to Miura. Sad times. Nur knows we do need a dragon in Black Clover, but I don't know if Tabata's ever going to give me one. I need one. Salamander doesn't count. It's a damn spirit. I need something cool.
I need Magna to write another spell so that he can just summon a giant fire dragon.
That's a little too much. I don't know about that.
Okay, so you say you want a dragon, but you don't want him to summon one either.
But from
Right.
Magna? No.
I'm
Why
thinking
don't they
about-
just
thinking of
No, don't make it like a spell. Just have like a dragon somewhere in the series. They like, because I'm hoping they stop the whole ritual, but Morris through the Heart Queen wisdom finds a way to undo the barrier entirely and like all the gates. Like whoever did that to the devils, if they can undo it.
I see, just like literally, just like.
Yeah, and then maybe they one of the ways they come across a dragon, like an actual one, not some one made of someone's summoning element or whatever. I want like an actual cool dragon, not a freaking Pokemon. I don't need this shit. True. That's what they are unfortunately always treated as. Like one day. Luckily that Mashal has a dragon, guys, eventually. Get to that.
Mashal.
Also for that. Yeah, dude, read Mashal. That's an underrated series right now. People need to give it a go. Quan.
Yeah, Mashal is pretty good.
Yes, I only
See?
read the first chapter.
Keep going, Quan. Come on. We always got at this point. To find
not my
people's
fault.
chat. That's right. One day, you're gonna understand. Magnetism devil counters antimatter. Okay, we don't need that crazy. We don't need this to be like freaking Dr. Manhattan, like insane. We just have him be Magneto. You don't have to go like a million steps overboard. That'd be ridiculous. Instantly just kills people.
Damn.
I think that'd be like, who would even beat a devil like that with Dr. Manhattan?
It's like absurdly powerful for like no reason.
Just erase, yeah, he just erases everybody. Be like, all right, who beats this character? And that's when Soul pulls up, and there's a new power up for Soul. I'm really hoping that we just forget about her.
So,
Who do you think's next to show off? I feel like Zora's the best
gonna
option.
leave. I think they're gonna leave, like go somewhere else, like go a different direction.
We did our part. Goes home. Megan just
I didn't
wants to
mean
get
like
out of
that.
there. We'll figure it out. No, I like that one better. Like, all right, guys. Like they're kind of good. Like thinking about it, like a bunch of people, like from their side, probably everything's good now. And I think that's what Tabata's setting up. Because they got Asta there. They've just beaten Dante. So they have, what, like a day until he opens another door or another gate?
Assuming Morris doesn't like think of something crazy or have another crazy plot moment, he just like unlocks it faster.
I'm hoping he does something else. Or maybe we can have maybe one of those Shining Generals do something.
No, I don't want to see them do anything.
Maybe their healer. One shows up and heals Dante. Back to full
Gosh.
speed. That would be pretty funny. No, that'd be wild.
Is there a preference you guys have on where you want the next fight to take place, or where you want this to go after? Like, Morris, Vonica.
You know, man.
Yes,
Morris,
you know.
but
You know,
I feel like he should be
yes.
saved for last.
I want Dante to get up back and then we switch to
I hope Dante gets back up, but
I'm in the
it's optimism right there.
Yeah, I'm optimistic because Lucifer is the only reason why I'm optimistic, because I feel like he should make an appearance soon. But I would prefer.
Yeah, that's how I'm feeling. Yeah, I'd like to see as well, but I don't know. I'm kind of down to see Morris. If we can see anything about what's going on with him, or if anybody shows up to deal with him that we haven't gotten to see much of. Because we still got hella people that ain't done shit.
So, Gaja,
Somebody
Yeah, I
said,
just
Quan,
are
did
pissed
you-
off.
Quan, did you read Kaiju number 8?
Today, yes, I did.
He was pretty hyped today.
Was pretty hyped today.
Indeed.
The next chapter is gonna be even better, bro. God damn.
we get 3
That guy-
chapters this
I
month.
know. How badass you think that general is?
Oh no, he's talking about shit right now.
bro, he just like grabbed him, bro. Like, like it's like he knew, like he knew exactly how everything was about to go.
He broke through
Somebody said maybe
his whole
more.
armor too.
Somebody
He
said
just put his,
maybe.
like,
Oh yeah, he
fingers
did.
up
That
there.
was crazy.
Like his fingers went right through it.
Yeah. Somebody said maybe Morris does human sacrifice to speed up the tree. That'd be insane.
That'd be hype.
Who's
Yeah.
going first?
Pre-time magma over pre-time skip Asta. I don't know about that.
Oh, what would he do to Asta?
I'm not seeing how he would hit.
Yeah, soul chain him?
Well, actually, Asta can't sense magic, right? So, like, if he throws the vanishing fireballs at Asta, Asta technically has no way to sense it.
Key.
Key doesn't sense magic, though. He would just sense Magna attacking him.
Didn't Magma throw vanishing fireballs at Asta before?
Well, yeah, he did.
Asta was just fast enough to block it. With Key.
That
Yeah.
was back in the whole tournament, though. Like, he had the whole elf resurrection arc on top of it for the time skip.
Yeah, I don't see the vanishing Rasengans hitting Asta at all.
The only reason they were even like doing anything is because Asta couldn't from the spot because the crystal was right there. So like he was already like
And he wasn't in black form.
that too. Yeah, he was not.
He's
In
even
black.
in black form. He's good.
Yeah, he's probably good. He's probably right.
What does Magna do to a black meteorite?
Nothing.
Ow. Tries
I
to
was
punch
waiting
him.
on somebody to say it besides me. But nothing.
Actually,
ain't seen
wait,
enough.
no, wouldn't the whole chain thing mess Asta up though? Because they would be giving Asta magic.
It gets
Hmm.
canceled. He
What?
just cuts it.
Yeah, I don't think the chain will even. I don't know.
I say, would it
Yeah, that would give it-
simultaneously cancel each other out?
That'd be
Well, like
weird.
Asta's body itself isn't like anti-magic, you know, like he's
Yeah.
still.
But
And
when
if he cuts
coursed
it, he goes crazy.
But when he coursed the antimatter through his body, then what happens then?
I have no idea.
I mean, if we're assuming he's in union and like it's technically Levy's body too, then like I'd assume that it would just it all just depends on Asa's body capacity to hold magic, which I don't know.
Are we talking about pre-time skip?
Oh, pre-time skip?
Yeah.
My fault. I don't know.
Weird.
I don't know how that works.
Yeah, that's a weird one.
The reference to the first magma saw Asta winning a fight in this chapter panel. In this chapter, last panel was quite dope. I think that was the best panel in the spoilers to me.
Asta and Lux face or Magna screaming.
Magma screaming. I like how they
Oh,
got
yeah.
the grimoire up there and everything.
The chapter was fire. I just don't like the direction with Dante. That's my only complaint.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that's-
Yeah, I think I'm gonna still
That's what I'm
enjoy the
saying.
chapter. I just don't like the
Like-
spoilers.
Magna's character writing has been pretty solid and dope so far. It's just
Yeah.
I don't know
At
what
the
to think of
expense of
Dante.
Dante.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These are troublesome times.
Bro, and the thing I hate about this, you can always bring Dante back because of his magic. That's the thing I hate about this.
The punching bag.
I think something after this I see Dante like acknowledging that he didn't lose to a anti-magic person, someone with dark magic, Jack. He's gonna acknowledge that he lost to a peasant, right? I think that would give him realization enough, but I don't think that's enough to push his character forward. I think to push his character forward, you need to let him lose body magic. Like
That
as a
like
whole.
is his magic though.
But find a way to like let him lose it where he doesn't have to depend on knowing that he can get healed. So he doesn't. That would like change his entire character because his entire ideology. Well, that monologue that he had was because he can't die. He would just like win in the end. But if he loses body magic, that would change.
I don't want it to be that he doesn't lose body magic. I want him to realize, like, man, I should stop standing there. And stop letting people hit me with shit. Stop being dumb. Like, Dante he has that extreme confidence in his regeneration, so he just stands there, and he needs to stop doing that.
Right.
That's kind of how people have do that.
I know, but if he just stops relying on that power, then he's fine. Like, if he fought Magna and took him seriously for 1 second at the start of the fight and used Presence of the Demon King before he was Soul Chain, he would have won. It would have been over.
To be fair though, Rax, if you were like Dante levels of strength stronger than Magna, would you really take him seriously at the start?
You
of the
just
fight?
lost a guy in their crew. You don't know what they're capable of. And this is a world where people have hacked magic. Like, he shouldn't have done that.
I don't know. I would just took Magna serious.
I kind of.
You know what? And you'd be Soul Chain, Quan. You'd be getting punched by Magna. I would have gotten rid of him or got out of the way.
Whoa, this is a hot take. Somebody said Gaija Ultimate Magic will clap every captain.
I mean,
like if they get hit.
I don't know.
He thinks whatever. I think he just means whatever his ultimate magic is probably going to put him over all the captains, essentially.
I don't know how I feel about that one. Because he already is a captain, though. I'm not going to lie to you.
Depends on what it is.
Yeah. He's going to be like a storm caller. It's going to be sick.
Why does everybody want
we don't even know if Ultimate Magic... I think Ultimate Magic might have been like what put him up to the captains. Not sure, though.
We don't know.
It really just does it. It depends. Because Mary Leone is like really impressive, like at the moment.
At the moment, yes.
At the moment.
Still don't got her being undying, but yes.
No, definitely not. I don't know why people.
Somebody says, "Why does everybody want Dante to get back up?" I'm with you on this one. Why does everybody want Dante to get back up? Little what? Morale of the story? Oh my god. You know what, Smith? I'm gonna you know what I'm gonna do for you? This is what I'm gonna do for Smith, bro. I'm just gonna let this guy come in here and explain his damn self, dog.
Why does everyone want Dante to get back up? A little moral of the story: be peasants for the power.
Smith, I could have sworn I had you on Discord.
Real quick, kind of similar to like how Levy went berserk after Asta got like punched out. I wonder if Lucifero could do the same.
Oh,
I think that would
dope.
I think that would be interesting.
Well, never mind, Smith. I could have sworn I had. Oh, yes, I do. Here you go.
I'm saying he taking a chance while Dante's knocked out to kind of rage.
Just be like, cause it's embarrassing what he's doing.
Oh, Smith, never mind. Hey, you gotta stop the echo. Hey, but I like that. Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you.
I can hear too much of you.
Yeah, I was saying, the moral of the story is that peasants could be useful, and Dante took his L, and we should just let him be. I don't want to dismean Magna's win with this. It'd be like, it's the same thing that would happen to Rock Lee. All that hype up to fight Gara, and then next thing you know, he got screwed over because Gara had some sand that came out, saved him, and then it was screwed over. If the moral of the and that's why I think Yuki Tabata did this to the story, is to show that, like, because you know Asta's a peasant, he's an underdog, but he has main character status. So I would like the underdog, which is gonna be the people that don't have the main character, the plot armor status, to get some wins in. The only time we've seen Magna do anything was against Elf Luck, and he had to team up. This is his, and we gotta leave Dante be. Whatever happens later, then that happens. But Magna deserves this. He put in the work, he wins.
Dante getting back up, don't take away. I gotta mute you, bro. Dante getting back up, don't take away from Magma getting the dub. He still got the dub in the first round. I think he still gets a dub regardless. Josuke, for real, eating in our face. I'm not even eating. What the fuck are you talking about? Josuke, do you think Asta got it in him to stab an unconscious Dante through the heart, or do you think Tabata don't got it in him? Yeah, Asta's definitely not doing that. I don't see Asta doing it at all, bro. That'd be pretty savage, honestly. I think that's some Nozel shit. Nozel would definitely do it.
Noct would probably do it too.
Who?
Oh, Noct, 100%.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
No.
Wait, what?
Asta would do it. He knows when to take things seriously. He's not dumb. Even though the cliche is Asta's dumb, if you look deeper, he's not really dumb. He knows what to do, and he knows Dante's pure evil. He can sense with Ki as well. Like when it's time, he slashed Dante with the sword, nearly killed him. Like, let's not forget that with the Asta and Yanni fight.
If he pulls you look like you needed saving.
No,
This is not My Hero. This is not My Hero Academia.
On.
With that.
I just don't see Asta doing it. I don't know.
No, he's gonna,
When Asta knows when to get the job done.
Does he really?
Yes. Whenever push comes to shove, he always does what needs to be done. Whenever push comes to shove.
You did kill Zagrud.
Again, he was defending himself. y'all got some bad examples, bro.
Oh, yeah. I mean, didn't he try to kill Beto too?
I mean, you know how many anime where the main character defends himself but never kills the opponent? He's like, oh no, I don't want to kill. It's against my morals. That doesn't mean anything. If you have the ability to kill, someone in defense, you have the ability. He has to save the whole world. If you tell him to kill Dante for the benefit of the whole world, he's gonna do it. He literally said to the other devils, "Get your hands off this world and chop them up."
That's different. Veto. Okay, same thing with Veto. When the Veto fight was over, Veto got back up. It's the fights. Well, it's all Asta fights. It's not even just the Veto fight. It's all Asta fights. Every time he was either defending somebody else or defending himself. And if they got killed, that's what he felt like he had to kill them in order to get them to stop. You know what I'm saying? Dante's already stopped.
Are people that
Dante's literally already stopped. He's not doing the getting back up. Well, if he doesn't get back up, he's dead. I mean, he's already done for on the ground. I don't think Asta. If you kill him right now, that's cold blood. Period. And I don't think Asta got that in him.
That's a different kind of killer.
It's just execution at that point. Yeah.
That's pretty much execution. If Asta sticks a sword in Dante right now, that is pure cold blood execution. And
Honestly, I feel like it'd be against his character.
Yeah, it goes against everything Asta stands for, I think.
But it'd be fire though.
It would be fire.
It would definitely be raw. It would be raw.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. Don't make it seem like I don't want that. Like, yeah, that'd be fire.
Against his character, Asta's always been about take responsibility for what you've done. So if the responsibility has to come down to Dante dying, then that's the responsibility.
Take responsibility for what he's done, but Williams walking around.
I mean, Asta has no say in that. That was all Julius's idea. Asta almost got accused because of Williams. So let's not act like that was Asta's idea.
Williams walking around here.
Let's get over here like, please kill Dante.
Are we?
Quan was sneak this out? Who? Just, I don't know. Magma got plot armor though. He does got plot armor.
Where is Magnus plot armor? I must have missed that one.
He just took out Dante.
Yeah, but he got beat up. Like that was like high diff. Barely won.
So what? He's not dead.
But that's not plot
and Dante
armor.
was halved. Like,
bro.
I was about to say, yeah, and Magma.
This is like I say, even with hacks, Magma's not supposed to be fighting against somebody like Dante. That's automatic plot armor if he survives that. What are we talking about? Gauch is in plot armor too. Gauch is in plot armor too, I guess. I don't know.
No, I think.
But what do you mean?
Gauch
Dante
survived in
stated.
his plot armor.
Dante stated from his own mouth.
Magma being able to beat him is a result of his training, yes. But it's still plot armor for him to be able to walk in and fight against somebody like Dante from the jump.
Well, I mean, Dante was already established to be a narcissist. So, I mean,
what does that have to do with anything? What does that have to do with anything? We're talking about his powers and hacks. His personality is not what we're talking about right now.
I mean, because you said he shouldn't have been able to walk in on him. If Dante ain't gonna do nothing because the other person is weak, then he should be able to walk in on him. And so Dante's a narcissist and he didn't do anything. And so therefore he got hit by Soul Chain
You're not
Deathmatch.
getting what I'm saying. Magma being able to fight against somebody like Dante to begin with is plot armor.
Yeah, I know.
To begin with, it should do like if go back if I was to say this 4 months ago that Magma's going to clap Dante, everybody in here would to laughed at me and said I was stupid, and I would have been right on board with them.
Not a plot.
But that's not a Magma's plot. Being able to go in there to fight against No, that's not. That's not character development. Characters getting power. Character getting power ups is not character development. Wasn't you the same one yesterday? Hold on, real quick. Wasn't you the same one yesterday that said like something like character death isn't character development? So why is power up the character development?
That wasn't me. I'm talking about what it took for him to go into it and how they established the power system to begin with, and the hard work he put into it, and what he got from it. That's not character what development. I mean.
That's just him going. That's just him training. That's every character. His Magma personality. Magma isn't changed after this. All he is stronger. That's not character development.
What I'm saying, he was humble enough to. He was humble enough to realize that he was weak. That's character development right there. He was able to.
Bro, Magma been screaming that he's weaker than Luck for the whole series. He's already known he's been weak. Again, Magma hasn't changed because of this event. He has his personality, his main character has not changed. All he is stronger.
We saw a little bit more into his character, which is character development for him. But at the end of the day, the way that they set up the power system would say yes, he could fight.
Okay, so you're referring
Dante.
to the power system. You're referring to the peasant power system. You like that aspect of it. But Magma himself isn't. That's what Magma just did is not character development. I mean, you can consider character development because we learned more about him. But Magma didn't change at all. Nothing about Magma's changed. Magma's still Magma. He's just stronger.
You're
just
saying
because
that, like,
we've learned more about him does not mean that his character has changed. It does not mean he went through character development.
Okay, that's fair enough argument. But him standing up against Dante with the power system they set up is fair enough. Because we already know these multiple things that play into winning a fight with the power system. Mana amount, element, type, advantages, disadvantages, and then with the runes added in, and then trap magic. Because if we're being honest, Zora shouldn't have been able to step up against the elves then with that double trap magic stuff. If we're going to be honest, with the power system we established, peasants, as long as they have something to help them out or whatever in the power system they can use, you can stand up to the big people, and it all matters about if you can get it off. Because the elves did like 5 attacks, mix it together, and Zora took that in.
Somebody said, matter of fact, before I read this, what was you trying to say before that?
I was saying you were speaking as if like if Magna would have been like scared to fight Dante before, and then now he came back like willing to fight Dante, like that would have been more like character development through this fight. Is that what you're saying?
You're right.
Okay.
The core character of Magma is not changed. Magma is still the same loud motherfucker who will run into a fight to save anybody. That's Magma at its core. We saw more to Magma. Okay, we learned more about Magma. Magma himself has not developed because of this encounter. All this proves is that Magma has gotten stronger. That's it. Now, somebody said in the chat why are people upset that Magma worked hard to get his dub? Like, you're not listening to what I'm saying. Nobody's upset that Magma's got a dub over. Nobody's upset that Magma worked hard and got a dub. We're upset that Dante, at the writing behind Dante. That's just what. Well, I don't know. I can't speak for everybody else. That's mainly what I'm upset about. Like, you can't hype up somebody like this and just have them take consistent L's to characters like Magma. It just shouldn't be a thing. Magma is smarter, not stronger. No, I can argue that he's stronger. He's definitely stronger through this encounter. Him having a hack spell like that is proves that he's stronger.
I think at the end of the day,
You know what, bro? I'm finna What was you finna say?
yeah, I was just gonna say like, kind of going off of Smith's point. I think one of the things the series established early is that it's not necessarily dependent on like your magic power, but more so like if you have hacks, one, but like if you fight like in a smart manner, similarly. So I don't know. It
It's the
just it kind
Dante.
of just
It's
depends.
Dante versus Yami. You got just raw power and just hacks right over here, and you got skill over here.
Right. So like Magna with this chain, it's like is it weird from a narrative standpoint? Yes, but like what I wouldn't say like the fight like didn't make sense or anything along those lines. It's just
No, I don't
it
think I wouldn't say the fight didn't make sense at all. What I'm saying is him being able to go into that fight regardless of him having a hacks or not, and being able to come out with a win at Dante. That's plot armor.
I'd have to like see what I think because like for example, you brought up Ghosh earlier, right? I think that's plot armor because anyone gets hit with a sword that big at that speed, you die on the spot, no
Mm-hmm.
questions asked, right?
Right.
Instant.
But with this, it's like if you contextualize everything that happened, Dante being like an idiot and just letting himself get hit, the way the chain works, especially with the
My
extent
whole
of its
thing is
hacks,
like you're already in close combat. You can still use your magic. Just throw a singularity at this guy. He can't dodge a singularity.
He can only use it. It was it 80% when he said can use it?
Yeah, I thought he couldn't use
So
it.
he can only go up to 50.
Well, that's that. Can he only use it at 80?
That was when he started
That's what
using
I
it. We've
thought.
only ever seen it.
That was when he started using it, but it's not confirmed that he can only use it at 80.
See, I don't know if we know.
Well, when he was against Jack, like even before the 100%, he was like 80%.
Right. What is like? I'm saying, is it confirmed that he can only use singularities at 80?
I'm saying it's the only time we've ever seen him use it.
Right.
Yeah, Yami had a statement that's saying the gravity that he's using now is far stronger than what he's been using before. So we can use that as confirmation to say that he can only pull out the singularity at 80%.
I'm waiting for this guy to say, bro, it is too much shit, like too much noise. Somebody said they disagree, and I'm trying to figure out what. Oh, wait, no, that's not what I was wanting to see. Magma beating Dante isn't a problem, to be honest. He had the hacks. I'm trying to wait for this guy. He said he disagreed with Magma. With Magma having development. I'm trying to see how is Magma changed after this encounter? Can somebody explain that to me? Anybody? No. Anti-magic is kind of plot armor. Anti-magic is definitely plot armor. Austin no even that dumb. What? Gal should have died. The sword deleted deleted multiple organs and took Gray 4 minutes to do. Yeah, Gray is definitely the worst healer in Black Clover. I will continue to say that. And Gal should have definitely died. 100% agree. Magma beating Don. Okay. What do you expect Xenon? What do you expect from Xenon and Vonica fight? I don't even know at this point. I'm expecting the Yuno and Xenon. I don't want Langris to get involved in Yuno and Xenon fight. To be honest, I want that to be a high diff fight between them, and I want Yuno to come out on top. That just makes more sense. And as far as Vonica, I think she's gonna get jumped. Honestly, I think fucking you got the only person I think is definitely going to Vonica is Noelle. You know, a lot of people keep talking about Nozel, and including me, you know, I'll be talking about Nozel and Vonica too. But now I'm kind of thinking about it more. I don't think Nozel is a definitely for Vonica. I don't think he's like a 100% going to Vonica. But Noelle is 100%. I think Noelle is 100% going to Vonica.
What about Gaja?
I don't know that either. Gaja might go to Morris because that's where Lola Pachica is.
True.
Yuno has no development. He
Muted for the background.
What is
Maybe
it?
echoing in your background. Josuke, he trying to say something to you whenever you get a chance.
He can say something.
I wanted
Alright,
to
you say.
ask you because you brought this up before. It was the fight between the pre-time skip Asta versus Xenon. Because I agreed with you when you said pre-time skip Asta would have beat Xenon. And because
Pre-time
if
skip
you look
Berserk,
up how
Asta would have beat Xenon.
I think that the form that went against Dante, not the Berserk when they first started, the black form then, that long black divider hitting Xenon's bones, it's done. And like off the bat, because Xenon hasn't shown any speed. He's a defensive type person. He's very defensive. So if you was to hit him with the black divider, that's game.
I don't know about Xenon haven't shown any speed, but I agree with you. I think it's gonna like do that what it did to Veto, where he ain't gonna be able to use it for a minute either, because it's so much
Like his
anti-magic.
magic.
Yeah, he ain't gonna be able to use his magic for a while after he gets hit with it. Not when I mean a while, I mean like a couple seconds. I don't mean like minutes.
I know what you meant. Yeah, not like forever or like
Right.
no long amount of time.
Right, because even Lumiere couldn't use his magic for a couple seconds after he got hit with it. But no, I
That's
definitely
Lumiere.
think Berserk Asta like kills Dante. I mean, not Dante, Xenon.
Just cleaves it through everything.
Gotcha is going to Ivanica 100%. Why though? Why would he go there if Lola Pachica's with Morris getting her brain sucked out, literally?
Like he has like a definite like a duty to his like country at that point, like to save his, like their ruler. Like
Yeah,
So
I don't
he-
think. I
versus
know
the vengeance
Ivanica
match.
and Gaja got some history, but I think I think he's more loyal to Lola.
in this scenario, I definitely agree.
Matt was
No,
not
John-
need to change. Getting stronger is a clear sign of character development. No, it's not. What are we... So everything's character development, bro. Like it was the same people. I don't know if he was the specific person who just said that, but he was the same people a couple nights ago saying a character death is not specifically character development. You like if you character development is when a character changes their oh my god, bro! Like, hold on. Listen to what he said. Magma does not need to change. Just getting stronger is a clear sign of character development. That is no. Character development is when a character changes. That's when a character development into a character that they're gonna be in the future. Him getting stronger is not character development. That's just him getting stronger.
It's literally just that. There's like no other way to say that. Like,
I'm trying to think of a different way to say it to make them understand more, but I don't even think I can say anything else to make them understand more. Like you're just gonna think what you think after that point. After you hear that,
Like, it literally is what it is. A character getting stronger is literally just that. Them
It's
getting stronger.
them getting stronger.
They're like if their actual personality or their views or like how they handle themselves, like how that character handles themselves in the story afterwards is character development, right?
Yes,
Like
if they-
that's
like,
kind of what we're getting
Their
at.
demeanor changing, their personality. Their personality doesn't necessarily have to change for character development either. But their demeanor, the way they carry themselves throughout the story, for the rest of the story, that is character development. Not because you trained and got stronger. That is
That's
Absolutely not.
That's interesting because the way I always thought about it was there's a difference between like character development and character growth, right? I think what you guys are talking about in my head, like if a character changes from where they were like at position 1 versus like position 10, that's them growing as a character versus like them developing as us more so like learning about their inner struggles, learning about things that they think about on an everyday basis. But like we may just have like different definitions, but like that's initially what I had thought about it.
I mean, I do. I'm saying I would be cool with that, and even at that, it still isn't what
Magma got.
getting strong. Yeah, like getting stronger still wouldn't be either one of those.
Yeah, it wouldn't be one of those. Either one of those is exactly what Quan said. Magma just trained and got stronger doesn't equivalent to character growth nor character development. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think nothing wrong with that. I don't think he had to get character development right now. I don't think it's a bad thing that Magma got stronger. It is what it is. But you can't sit here and say that that his character changed, or that his morals changed. You know what I'm saying? Or his view of the world changed because of the encounter with Dante.
Yeah, I think the closest part to the closest part to Magna developing like in that kind of sense from this is more so just him recognizing he's weak and looking for help from people like Zora and stuff like that. That's probably like the furthest he developed, in my opinion. But the power up, yeah, I don't agree. That's more growth than development.
Because he low key been doing that through the whole series.
Yeah, no, I agree. I'm just saying that's probably.
But like him realizing he was weak started like way though. Like it started like Crystal Exam. Like
probably even
so
before
like,
that, I'll say like after the encounter with Veto, that's when he started seeing that he was weak. Because once Veto cracked him up, that's when he started, recognizing that Luck was stronger than him and shit.
It's kind of like Magna's own personal character arc that's like been going on for him.
Right. Which isn't finished yet, and that's why I don't mind that he didn't get developed in this. That his character didn't necessarily get. To be honest, Magma can go the rest of the story without necessarily getting character development. He's still going to be a good character.
Oh yeah.
Tabata has already established him as a good character. He doesn't really need character development. But I'm just saying, in this moment, it's not character development. It's not. That's not what you would call a character development. Somebody said, "All right, King of the Chat, you so." I really just wanted to see this guy respond to when he said, I wanted to see how he responded to the Magma character development, but it seemed like he hasn't got a response for it. It's not plot armor, it's logic. That's not character development nor plot armor. What are you guys even arguing? Oh my god. Okay, buddy. That's not how plot armor works. Quan step in, solo both of them. Quan solo them, even though Quan's agreeing with us. Okay. Quan solo.
Well,
us,
the one thing I didn't agree with that you were saying was the plot armor thing. That's the only thing I don't agree with. But I agree with everything else.
Him stepping in.
I don't.
Again, like I just from what you established from Dante and what you established from Magma and Peasants. Him being able to fight against Magma shouldn't be. That's like Usopp being able to go in a fight against Big Mom in any circumstance. Usopp can get.
I mean, but like
can come in and stab Usopp and give him
isn't...
40 fucking devil fruits. He should not be able to go in and fight against Big Mom, regardless of hacks or not.
Ocean bubble star and puts it in a big water bubble. Bam.
He just shouldn't be.
I mean, but this is one of the things where that's just how like the like series of Black Clover set it up, like. For better or for worse, like that's just how
and that's
it
plot,
is.
And that's plot armor, bro. That's how it is. That's plot armor.
I don't think that's plot armor per se. I think it might be something else.
You just said it. That's how Black Clover set it up to be how it is. That's how Tabata set up the narrative to be how it is, right?
I mean, kinda. It's like
you're admitting plot armor
for tradition. Huh?
You're admitting in plot armor. That's how Tabata set it up for Black. Okay, come on, go ahead. I'm not letting you finish.
Well, no, because it's like I don't know, because like the way you're using plot armor is like kind of weird in this exact instance. Like it just feels it's just kind of weird. Cause I don't know if that's necessarily plot armor. Let me see.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah,
because like plot armor for right here. Is like a character's unusual or unbelievable ability to survive physical damage or injury due to their importance to the story. So like it's not like Magna really did something like that was that crazy, because like it's still within the confines of the story. Like it's still within what makes sense in Black Clover. So I don't like plot armor. Like it'd be like if Magna beat Don out a reasonable explanation, I would call that plot armor. But the fact that there was one that made sense, I don't know. That's kind of how I think about it, though.
I agree.
Okay, and the way I'm seeing it is we got somebody who's on a tier list of probably A to S tier list as far as power and hacks is getting beat by somebody who was D tier. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of hacks, it's kind of like the no fallacy type thing. Certain stuff is just not supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of your hacks. Like, Sugar, and going back to One Piece. Sugar clapping Kaido. Yeah, it makes sense. But what the fuck? You know who Sugar is?
like
The girl who touches you and turns you into a toy? She should logistically be able to go and just touch Kaido and clap him, right?
It's like
her
right, and it's supposed to make
like
and it's supposed to make sense. No, it's not.
I'd
She doesn't have that. No, she does not. She does not have
She
that
probably
limitation.
would though, or else there'd be no reason for her to listen to freaking Doflamingo. She could just do what she wants.
She does not have. She does not have that limitation because she turned people into toys that was way powerful than her. She turned people into toys that was way powerful than her.
Like you were saying, it's
And,
kind of
and
like
again,
the guy from Dragon
even
Ball.
if that's the case, that just proves my point to what Magma's doing. What was you saying, Rex?
I was saying it'd be like that guy in Dragon Ball turns people into carrots, beating like Beerus.
Right, bro. This is like that stuff is not supposed. Yeah, even though it makes sense in the confines of the story, it's still not supposed to. It still just does not make sense. Like it's kind of like both and both. It might make sense in the story, but it doesn't make sense to a reader.
So you're saying in this particular instance, Hax is inherently plot armor.
Yes, that's essentially what I'm saying. When that's not always supposed to be the case. I just gave you a perfect example of Sugar and Kaido.
To be fair, I don't read One Piece. But
Sugar is a character that she can touches you when she touches you with her bare hands. She turns you into a toy and pretty much everybody that ever knew you all your memories from everybody is wiped from existence. So not only does nobody in the world remember you, but you're also in a toy, and all she had to do is touch you with her bare hands.
God damn.
She's broken as shit. And Kaido
broken.
And Kaido is the most destructive force of known to man. He's the most powerful quote unquote creature in the world of One Piece. He's never lost in a one-on-one fight. If you bet against him in a one-on-one fight, you're guaranteed to lose. And this little girl who's I think 8, she's like 8.
Well, she's older than that. She's stuck in that.
Oh, really?
In that like form. Yeah, she's really old.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Well, not really old.
She looks like she's like 12 or 8 years old or something like that, bro. She's a
little
girl.
Apparently eating that fruit locks you into whatever age you ate it at. Apparently.
Oh, I did not know that. But yeah, she's a little girl. So within the confines rules of One Piece, that little girl should be able to just go up to Kaido and touches him and turns him into a toy and beat him. She should be able to do that.
So like. I figured out what it is,
but that just not supposed to make that just. But even if she does do that, and even if it do make sense within the story of One Piece, that still is not making sense to a reader.
I think I figured out what it is. I think me and everybody else are like arguing a different thing entirely off like wording. So what you're saying is right, and I agree with it. But I think it's more of like a plot convenience. We're like Magna being able to beat Dante is very convenient for the plot because now Tabata can do whatever he wants to do, versus like plot armor, which is like something protecting Magna in general. Like say like Dante did a singularity and Magna just randomly tanked it for some reason. That would be like crazy plot armor. But like with him just beating Dante is like a convenience. So it's like what you're saying is right, but I think we were just arguing armor versus convenience, which is like there's just a wording thing on that one.
I actually agree with that. I didn't think of it. I didn't think of convenience at all. But I definitely agree with that.
Oh, I definitely think it's plot convenience. Magna being able to beat Dante, that just gets Dante out the way. Tabata can do whatever he wants to do after that. That's super convenient.
I still think it's plot armor too. I still think it's plot armor because him just being able to go in there shouldn't be the thing. It just shouldn't be a thing, bro.
I mean,
that's died on entry.
Yeah,
that's the thing.
Pretty much.
That's the thing with Dante.
But do you not enjoy the unpredictability aspect of it?
Oh, I'm enjoying it because I like the last 3 chapters. I enjoy reading it. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. Right now, I'm just saying all this because they're trying to say that I'm wrong in the chat. But I'm like, you can't debunk what I'm saying.
I don't think you're wrong.
Nothing you can say is it can debunk what I'm saying. Is this dude Smith talking?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, what do you think?
I said you're wrong when it comes to plot armor because that's not the definition of that. But you're right when it comes to what you like, the confines of what you're trying to say. That you don't expect, and you wouldn't really.
No.
That.
You already misinterpreted my words. I never said nothing about expect. It just doesn't make sense to a reader for somebody of lower on a D tier, a D to F tier to go into to beat somebody.
That's a form
on
of
the S tier,
expect.
regardless of expectations or not. It should that doesn't make sense within the confines of a story, regardless to a reader.
I mean, to the reader, but the confines of the story says peasants can rise up, so it does make sense.
Yeah, in the confines of One Piece, Sugar should defeat Kaido.
But remember, we're looking at Black Clover.
But that makes your story
Clover
trash.
No, Black Clover has always went against the grain. No, that would just be not following the cliche. The cliche will always have the main big guy always win. We did that to the leader of the Eye of the Midnight Sun. He got destroyed twice.
Yeah, just because you purposely don't follow a cliche doesn't mean your story's good. Or doesn't mean a certain situation is good.
Well, I mean, the way he executed made it good. The moral of his story is just mainly peasants can rise up and be useful, and if
in order to prove that story, what was that word you used but you did that at the expense of Dante.
Yeah.
So now that character Dante is washed away because you wanted to push this story. You could have went about it in different ways.
Well, Dante was never really looked at as the big guy. He was.
What?
If you take a look at it,
definitely was.
Listen to what you just said. Hold, bro. This is my problem, bro. This is my problem.
No, just let me finish what I'm trying to say.
Let you finish. You just started with some bullshit. Before the COVID break, Tabata literally had Dante sitting at the chair with a crown on his head, saying he gonna have to the world in his palm. Then we went on a 2-week break. The entire Black Clover community for 2 weeks thought he was the main villain. What are you talking about?
Let me finish. What did we see from Dante once
Ridiculous,
Yami came into picture and Asta? He got
the excuses that people make to justify this is ridiculous.
No, you didn't let me finish. What I'm trying to say is after that.
You just said that nobody ever thought Dante was the main villain, and that's just a complete lie. Why would I let you finish? That's bullshit.
But just let me finish so I can explain. What is this arc about? The devils and Asta's to get Asta out of his trouble, right?
You need to recant what you just said about Dante.
Okay, fine. People thought he was the big guy because of that.
The entire fandom.
Wrong for that.
The entire fandom.
Everybody. I never thought that.
You never thought Dante was the main villain?
No, because when
a year ago, you never thought Dante was the main villain.
No, I liked his character, but I never thought he was the big villain. No, because I've watched 2000 Shonen, so I'm an old school. So I know not to just look at it to surface level. This was about the devils at the end of the day. So I never looked at him. If he's the host for one of the most powerful devils, I'm not looking at you as the big guy. Especially with the lore that he's been going with devils and temptation and pleasure. Dante's the pawn off the beginning. Like he is the pawn. Temptation and pleasure.
Man, hold on, bro. Somebody said y'all just don't want my boy Magma to succeed. Again, nobody's talking. You can't. Y'all not listening. Well, you not listening. Who is this? The Great. Yeah, you're not listening. Then somebody said Josuke pointing out plot holes in One Piece to criticize Black Clover. No, I'm not. It's the same thing. It's the same thing across the series. You don't. Rex gave another example about the carrot dude in Dragon Ball. He should be able to go in and beat Beerus or what's the Jiren? That's literally in all series. There's people in Fairy Tail with crazy hacks that's not beating Natsu.
Nope. Well, he just burned shit.
Well, wouldn't that be called plot armor? If your hacks is stronger than someone else's, but since they're the main character, you win.
That's not what I'm referring to. More of a full. What I just said it.
Well-rounded fighters.
No, I'm referring to more of no fallacy. Where even if you got a hacks, a character extremely more powerful, your hacks would be null and void.
Oh yeah.
That's more what I'm referring to.
Yeah, it's like Dragon Ball,
and
like
Black
Bleach.
Clover has established no fallacy. It has no fallacy feats within Black Clover's story.
I agree, but how can we determine that for the Soul Chain thing? Because we don't know how, because a Soul Chain is like.
Well, that's the thing. Soul Chain is plot armor, so it bypasses no fallacy regardless. From the definition of Soul Chain, it bypasses any no fallacy. He should be able to do that to anybody.
Smith, I think at the end of the day, we just kind of have to accept that Josuke feels as though, or his definition of plot armor is that the hacks is inherently plot armor based off the way that it is in the story, because it can erase a power gap just based off it like it existing.
That's exactly what I'm saying. It shouldn't be able to erase that power gap. I mean, it should and it shouldn't, right? Because within the story, you're absolutely right. Like he should.
It's kind of like I was gonna say, Josuke. It's if you just watch Bleach, you'd be able to do this one. So it's kind of like how if you have so much from Oriatsu, you can just erase people's hacks. You can just nullify it. Do you remember for the Bleach? Do you remember when Soifon double tapped Aizen, but he just had so much more Ryatsu, it just didn't. Her hacks didn't work.
We didn't watch Bleach.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I was talking like anybody that watched Bleach. That's why I said Josuke would have solved this whole thing by bringing this up at the start.
I know what you're talking about, Rax, but yeah.
I mean, I thought I did when I referred to Sugar. I thought Sugar was a great one.
Well, the thing though in Bleach, that it'd be like if like how they have so much hockey, law can't move them, so like a power level thing, his hacks just doesn't work.
Yes, and that's why I didn't use law, because that has been established. His hockey isn't strong enough, it won't work on you. But with
that's
Sugar,
what I'm saying,
that's different.
That's how you wanted it to be. That's how you expected it to be.
But
just
Black Clover
idea
has
of
no
so
fallacy feats, right? Black Clover already established that type of stuff. Anti-magic, like weak anti-magic, didn't work against certain stuff, and it's still anti-magic. That's a no fallacy feat. Asta hacks couldn't overwhelm them. Well, they overwhelmed Asta hacks.
Well, Asta's hacks is
like
kind
the level of reach Magnus hacks goes is too much.
It's extremely high. His hacks bypasses everything. If that's not plot armor, I don't know what is.
Because it'd be like I mentioned earlier, like if Magnus showed up, it'd be like if he used it on Lilith and Amma. Like it would just be.
Theoretically, he should have been.
Yeah,
there should be nothing stopping him from using that on Lilith and Amma, and that's my problem. That is plot armor. Why wouldn't it be?
Because I'm saying if they erase concepts, wouldn't it be possible for them to burn or freeze the chain?
They just mess with mana. They're not messing with concepts. They didn't even kill Noct those attacks.
Well, I mean, if it's connected to them, and they erase the chain or break it, then doesn't it like it drives everybody crazy apparently.
But do they have a soul though? Do devils have a soul in Black Clover? Because they're made out of mana, right? And we already know life drain things don't work on them.
We saw when Zagreus got cut when he was seeing Libe.
Oh yeah. I think they do have souls.
Which gets back to Rades. Let's do this.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my.
Okay.
Rax, you and Rades, I swear.
Hey man, I cannot wait for Rades to do something, bro, so Rax can shut the hell up.
It's gonna be the day, and he's gonna mention something about that crypt.
It'd be so funny if It'd be so funny if a dolphin, if somebody would like some animal magic or some shit like that, make a dolphin and kill Radiance, bro.
We don't need any dolphins.
Something lame like.
No. Don't need disavow.
I was referring to the Bill King. I was referring to Bill King being put out by Coppin Dolphin.
Oh my gosh.
These are troublesome times.
Oh my god, that Coppin Dolphin would never get old. You can literally be mad that Tabata created a power system. Oh my god, Jesus Christ.
I'm not understanding what he's trying to say. I understand.
They're not understanding at all, bro. Like, I'm surrounded by idiots, bro. Oh my god, Jesus. I'm